right. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling? What's going on? Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. We are here to talk about some messy gossip that's been going around social media. I'm so sick of the fake outrage. Oh my God. Y'all are a group of people that love to just cry. Oh my God. Oh my, is he wearing a purse? Oh my God. Oh my God. Girl, it's so tiring. It reminds me when I be watching those videos that I should not be watching, but I be watching, and they be doing all the screaming and stuff, and it just be so fake. I'm like, man, can you just please put a suck in it? All right. So we got three things on the board. I'm talking about STEFON DIGGS. He has a diaper bag, but people mistake it as a purse. I mean, nonetheless, people just saw a purse and they just went crazy. They did another fake outrage, but this man been wearing purses since I don't know when. Then people are talking about, oh my God, it's a humiliation ritual. I just think y'all are so stupid. Y'all are so dumb. How could it be a humiliation ritual if he gay? Y'all say he gay. This is what gay men do. Shit. I wear fucking purses. I wear nails. You ain't gonna see it because I'm just not into pushing it out here. But it is what it is. It's a lot of NFL players that wear purses and shit. A lot of them are drag queens and all that. Shit, I could have been an NFL player. I could have been a basketball player. Didn't y'all say EJ should have been one? Okay. And if EJ, Magic Johnson's son, would have been a basketball player or a football player, he still would have been hurt inside. Ain't you cannot change who you are. You can do a performance. You can act masculine and act straight for society. But if you are that girl inside, that ain't gonna never change. You just gonna suppress it and you just gonna act out in different other ways. And clearly people like fake shit more than they like real shit. And the fake shit ain't doing them no good because out here in these streets, they still got all these baby mamas, baby daddies. Oh my God. I thought y'all said y'all wanted to have kids to be in a stable home. Hell no, y'all can't get that right for shit. So, honey, it is a lot of stuff to talk about. Also, Cardi B. A lot of people are talking about her BBL. They said that, it looks kind of awkward. And, I'm a fan of Cardi B. That's my girl. But shit, I wouldn't want my body looking like that. Hell, what is going on? I don't know. I don't know. If I was Cardi B and I had to sit my ass in the ring, I would have been a stud that day. Shit, I would have put on some baggy pants. I mean, she sucked it up. Okay, she wants you to get into the body, and I guess it's one thing to say, you know what, I'm just gonna be proud of my body. I don't care what people say. I mean, that's one way to put it. That's a lot of pride. I don't got that much pride. Shit. Hell no. I don't know how she got all that butt like that. And her figure, they talking about she got a garage. What's a guitar figure? Skinny at the top, way, way wide at the bottom. But if she like it, she love it. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not shaming her. I'm just saying I wouldn't want this shit. Hell no. Hell no. And I wouldn't want all the attention. It's the wrong. See, I'm picky. I think I'm really picky than most females. Cause the reason why I say that, because a lot of y'all females, y'all date any and everybody. I can detransition and be a man and I can still get one of you bitches knocked up. Ain't that sad? See, if I was a female, ain't no way I'm gonna let a ex transgender get on top of me. Ain't no way I'm gonna let a gay man get on top of me. Y'all say y'all don't deal with gay men, but that's a fucking lie. Man, I know y'all deal with gay men. Okay, y'all just need to stop lying. And that's why I just call the fake outrage, because y'all out here huffing and puffing, knowing you going to spin the block for that man. Y'all really need to get y'all boundaries up. Y'all let these men beat on y'all, cheat on y'all. Damn. It's not that it trust me, I've been with men. Shit, I used to be a man. It's not that serious. And I really think that religion have done a number on y'all. I really think religion and all this fantasy shit. I think it got y'all heads in the clouds, and y'all steady chasing ghosts that's not even real. And the men know it. Shit, I talk to the men. Shit, we talk like niggas. Okay. Ooh, y'all believe anything, child. And then I don't know. You just hold on to shit. Just let that shit go. Damn. And I seen that girl that girl that got her eye busted by Tigger, allegedly. I don't know if Tigger did that. I need to see some motherfucking proof. You know. But honey, if I would have got my eye busted, no way I'd be on social media showing that shit. I'd be ghost. Tigger wouldn't even know where to contact me at. Why, if you scared of him, why would you provoke your abuser? Why would you get on the internet and provoke him and try to talk about the girl? The girl shouldn't have shit to do with this. Leave her out of it. I would have just been like, I'm ghost. I'm glad that he found another woman. Leave me alone. I'm out of here. But it seems like, she's only doing this to ruin his career because he don't want her ass no more. It's always, and I don't understand that. And I guess some of you hoes, you think, oh, okay, because you deal with the cheating, you deal with the abuse, then that's gonna give your ass some cool points, and he gonna stay loyal to your ass. Is you lost? You are you high? What weed you smoking on? I really think it's laced with that fentanyl because it's really going in your motherfucking brain. That's not how the world works. That's what they gonna tell your dumb ass to sell you the fantasy of they really gonna love you and they appreciate you being a ride or die. They gonna stay disrespecting your ass. That shit ain't gonna change because you tolerate it. So, honey, y'all need to wake up. And I'm surprised your mama and your daddy ain't telling you this shit. You know what I mean? I'll be thinking, everybody should know because they've been brought up, they've been raised, and they got parents. But clearly, they ain't raised right, and the parents ain't raising their ass. Clearly. Look at all these teens taking over the cities, being a ruckus. Ooh, y'all want them National Guards to come out for y'all asses, don't y'all? Hey Tyler, how you doing, baby? Tyler, you my number one fan, boo. Tyler is very supportive. Thank you, Tyler. I love you so much. No matter where I go, Tyler gonna always be there. I appreciate that. But yeah, honey. So Cardi B, she came out with this body, and a lot of people were talking about her. It was so heartbreaking to see the comments, because I like Cardi B. But ain't nothing I can do. Shit, because I'm looking at the body like, what in the world? Why don't she just put a sheet over it? You know what I mean? But she want that type of attention, and I don't know what she's dealing with. I definitely know she's flopping that ass in here and everywhere, in the dance. I'm like, damn, she's still a stripper. For real, for real, so congratulations to her and everything like that. But yeah, maybe she need to gain some weight so it can match a little bit more. Maybe she got some pads on. Do you think she got pads on? And then the outfit she got, it just makes it more. It just, it just illuminates it even more. You know what I mean? But I think she's showing her pride and she's like, fuck it. I got a big ass wide booty and I got a small frame. I'm still going to show off this motherfucker. I don't give a damn. And that's good. It's just like when tall people, right? Tall girls, tall girls like 6'1", 6'2", and they wear like 5 inches of heels. They like, fuck it. I know people gonna stare, but I'm gonna give them something to stare at. Man, I don't want that attention. Hell no. Man, I don't even want no. I don't even like motherfuckers looking at me too long. I was at Taco Bell the other day, and nigga was all in my face. Okay, I'm like, nigga, can you please just get my food? I'm not trying to flirt with no nigga at Taco Bell. Honey, I had this one guy at this restaurant. I did not like going to that restaurant because he kept flirting with me. I don't want to flirt with nobody that work at a restaurant. Okay, what's the purpose of me flirting with you? I don't want to get your hopes up. I'm not interested. You can't pay none of my bills. You can't help me financially. I don't give a damn if you fine and cute. Give it to them other hoes. I don't want it. I honestly I do not want it. So I have no interest at all. Okay. And see, I blame y'all because y'all give any and everybody a time today. And I get offended. I'm like, bitch, do you see what I look like? Bitch, when I come out, I look like money. Okay. When I'm in these streets, honey, I look like money. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? You shouldn't be shooting your shot. Uh-uh. That's not even right. You know what I'm saying? Make me feel like I'm giving off too nice vibes. So, honey, the other day I didn't even look at his ass. He was all in my face, and I have mastered to talk to people without looking at them. I be getting my shit, child. I be looking at the bag. I do not look at them. I do not make eye contact. Okay. But yeah. And also, hey King, how you doing, baby? I love you too, King. I appreciate you, King. All right, so let's get these likes up, y'all, because I'm just talking to breeze. Okay, so what's going on with Boosie? And look at these feminine ass glasses he got on. You know what I mean? Y'all get mad at Stefan because he got a purse, but y'all don't get mad at Boosie because he got on a woman coat and them goddamn woman glasses. Look at that cat eye. I don't want no nigga that wear no cat eye glasses. That's so feminine. And I don't want no man that got on like a bright ass red fur, the yellow fur. And people in the comments trying to persuade me, talking about some, well, men wore, bright yellow furs in the 60s and 70s. That's not masculinity. Just because a man wears something don't mean it's fucking masculine. These men wearing purses, these men wearing nail polish don't make it fucking masculine, dumbass. You know? And they're talking about, I guess, the pimps, all that. That's not masculinity. Pimps have never been seen as masculinity. Pimps are very flamboyant. Pimps are colors, flamboyant, jewelry. They don't respect women. They do not protect women. That is not masculine, you dumbass. And that's why I say, you women out here, y'all love being with feminine niggas. Even if he acting, I mean, to me, if you wearing cat eye glasses and you got on a red fur coat, you're not acting masculine. You're not even presenting that shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you hitting on women, that's not masculinity. What masculinity is supposed to protect women, not beat on women. And you disrespecting women and you cheating on women, that's not masculine. That's not protecting the womb. That's not protecting your family. That's masculinity. That's has always been traditional seen as masculinity. But doing all that shit, that's, to me, that's it. That is feminine. That's feminine to hurt your woman, the protector of your kids. You are jeopardizing your family and your kids. That's weakness. Masculinity is discipline. When you have discipline in your manhood, and you know what I mean by manhood, and you're not going outside because you are strong. I mean, to be strong, you have to have discipline. So if a man is allowing his manhood to rule him, that is a weakness. That is femininity. That's not masculine at all. So you guys have this distorted, and it's okay to be distorted because times have changed, and what is masculine and what is this, it's really whatever the fuck you make it. Whatever you say, that's what goes, period. But I know true masculinity and I know true femininity. I was raised right. I was raised a certain way where when we come back, back in my day, now my family and dynamics have changed, but back at the parties, men would go out in the basement or the men would be outside. The women would be in one room and the kids would be in different rooms. Everything was really, really separated. What a woman wore, a man would never wear, you know? And what a man wear, a woman would never wear. It was pushed to be separate. So I grew up in a different world, and I don't like the world that I grew up in. Make no mistake about it. I may talk about it because I know a lot of you guys. That's your fantasy. You want to live in the reality that I used to live in. It was a nightmare for me, but it's your fantasy for you. So I like how the world I'm in now, these men do what they want to do. I'm not trying to be with Stefon Diggs. So it doesn't make me no mad, he got a purse on or whatever. I'm not losing sleep at night. I'm not out here crashing out like a retard, shit. So yeah, honey, it's a damn shame out here in these streets. Okay. Uh-huh. So yeah, Boosie came out here and he said he has a ban. It's a ban, or I guess on trans. And I told him, I said, show the receipt, because it all started. He said a trans person reached out to him and sent him a message asking for an invite. So he decided to get online and to say, okay, no trans, to make this a big thing. He did that shit just to trend. Every day is something with this nigga. And he's a small guy. I didn't know he was so small. I mean, he got a body frame as a woman. He's very small and petite. And when I grew up, short dudes were seen as feminine. Most women desired masculinity, so they wanted a man that was actually shaped like a man. Tall. That's a man. Not no person that's short. That's not no man. So, nowadays you women out here, they are sleeping with any and everybody, short, tall, midgets. They having babies by midgets. They having babies by transgenders too, girl. Yeah. No standards. But do I care about them having standards? I don't. Do what you want to do. But the reason why I do bring it up, because there's so many people that want or pushing this. That's what greatness is, to go back into the day that where I was raised. And do I feel privileged? No, not really. I just know that my life, a lot of people wish they had it. A lot of people wish they had two parents in their household. A lot of people wish they had parents that loved them. A lot of people wish they had conservative Christian parents. I don't wish it. I didn't want it. But a lot of people, they wish they was the man that I used to be. They wished I would, had all the privileges and shit. But God didn't give it to you. God didn't give it to you. He didn't bless you like that. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Maybe next lifetime you get what you want. We all don't get everything we want. Some things I didn't get what I wanted, but I'm not crashing out about it. I'm not crashing out about it. So yeah, that was fake. I asked him, I said, send me her Facebook. I want to know the transgender Facebook. I want to know her IG. I want to see this real person that's texting him. Because if this person is texting you, you can show that. Expose this individual, okay? Because I got issues with a trans bitch that want to even go to Boosie party. Okay, I see that trans person as an enemy to me. So I want him to expose that bitch. And he's, I guess, protecting it. But the thing is, it does not exist. It was a made up text. Like, it's always some some retarded shit with him every single day. If he's not in the news for almost going to jail or some delusional, some wicked shit, it's every day is something with him. He's a little messy man. And that's very feminine, and I guess y'all love that feminine shit, gossipy, running amok shit. Whew, honey. So that's just crazy to me. And some people were saying, well, I seen some trans people say they was gonna go. Nigga, they were trolling. And I'm like, damn, are y'all that dumb that you don't know when people are trolling? You guys are really lost. And you're supposed to be so close to Christ. Christ don't tell you when a person is trolling, you don't have discernment. But then I got to think. I said, well, damn, they say they with all these men that's on a down low and they say they Christians. God not telling them they on a down low, but God hate homosexuals, right? And you hate homosexuals. But yet you be sleep with homosexuals. And God did not tell you that this was a homosexual you sleeping with. It's either one or two things. You don't know God or that God ain't real. Because ain't no way my God, my maker, if he hate a group of people and he know that I'm one of his and I'm dedicated to him, ain't no way he gonna allow me to go up there and not tap me on my shoulder and say, hey, no fly zone or something like that. You know what I mean? Ain't no way. Ain't no way. So, honey, their discernment, their spirituality is all fucked up, right? So that's just how I see it. And they was like, well, I was like, well, they trolling. And I said, well, I don't give a fuck about them trolling. I just asked for the person that texts. It's that simple. Expose a person that texts. I don't care about these random bitches that's trolling, because if the bitch that texted him, that transgender, would have came out here and did all these fucking interviews. You know how transgenders are. They would have came out here. They would have been on Tasha K. Oh my God. Ain't nobody give a damn about BOOSIE party. This is the shit they make up so they can feel validated. So now they're running with the timeline. Oh my God, the gays is giving BOOSIE backlash. Like y'all give a fuck about the gays giving you backlash. And what gays are giving you backlash? Nobody gives a fuck about his ass. Literally. But this is what they need to do. They need to use gays and trans as storylines so they can get some attention. They need to push the anti-trans agenda, anti-gay agenda in order to get attention. I've been peeped to play. But it's like the dumb ones, they just believe in anything, just like they believe that their man is straight, just like they believe that their man is faithful. So hell, that's on them, you know? It is what it is. As long as I come out here and I correct that shit and I challenge and I dare your ass to expose the person that sent you the damn text. It's that simple. Hell. But for whatever reason, he won't do it. And the reason is because the shit don't exist. Okay? That's all that is. So yeah, honey. So this is what's going on out here in these streets. You get a lot of fake outrage. STEFON DIGGS out here with the baby bag and he just living his life. And even though people, they're screaming about him like, oh, he's gay, you still gonna open your mouth for it. You still gonna lay on your back for it. Prostitute. Shit, as long as the nigga got some money, you gonna prostitute yourself. So it really don't matter. I mean, look how many baby mamas he got. And like I said, I have seen trans people get bitches pregnant. Trans women go back to a man and get bitches pregnant. So all this fake out, oh, he's gay. Man, that shit, it just falls on deaf ears, because I know they really don't have any boundaries set because of the men and the baby daddies they have now and how they keep on spinning the block on disrespect. So it's only enough I can take for people that just keep on getting involved with people that men, biological males that disrespect them all the time. Your problem. Talk to God about it. Pray about it. What did your maker say? Okay, follow his steps. Okay. Okay. Hey Philip, how you doing, baby? Philip, that's my boo too. Philip said he loves being sassy. Well, you know what, Philip? That's his right. It's hard. I'm sure he probably want to be more sassy than he is now, And I think he should be as gay, as feminine, and sassy as he should be. But it's a lot of restrictions because how he was brought up, his parents raised him to be straight, which they should have just raised him to be himself. They probably forced him to play football and he was just good at it. So this is what he did. I don't even know if he really have a passion for playing football. You know, a lot of men are just in football because they was groomed to play football, but they have so many inspirations to do something else. And it's a lot of gay men that's on the NFL that they cannot express themselves like Stefan. So he's making a way for all those men, you know, that wanna dress like him and want to express himself the way they can, but because they got to stay acting and stay with this fake ass performance of a man, you know, that's what they're stuck doing. So kudos for him. It's not easy, clearly, especially if you care what the opinion of others. But it don't look like he cares about the opinion of others, which is good. I mean, that is your strength. Your strength is not giving a fuck what other people think. Because what? Why should you care about what other strangers think? You know? And on the bright side, it still get his ass trending. I'm sure he knew he was going to trend. I just the fake outrage, the fake performances. If you look at his past, he always wore purses. He got plenty of them. Whoop de fucking do. Y'all still gonna sleep with him. Just stop the bullshit. It's annoying. Okay? It's annoying at this point. All right. Well, I'm going to get on out of here. I say I'll come through with the 1-2. Just give my opinion on this. So it says, so Cardi with the Zesty. Y'all with the Zesty. It's just not Cardi. You say black men are gay. Press 1 if you guys say black men are gay. 99% of black men are gay. They all gay. They go in the gyms, they gay. They go to the prisons, they gay. So it's not just Cardi. We're not going to isolate Cardi as just with gay men. All of y'all are with gay men. Ask these gay men who they sleeping with. Y'all sharing the same dick. Y'all on the same dick and nuts. And that's just facts. Y'all on the same man, all of y'all. No need with being in denial. Okay. You raised the down low man. And all these black men that are gay, guess what? They got mamas. Your son is gay. So if 99% or most black men are gay, then most of your sons is homosexual. Most of your sons are on a down low. So you should have a talk to your son and say, hey, son, I want to let you know if you're homosexual, I love you. You know, go ahead, live your truth. Wear a purse, son. If you wanna free yourself, go ahead, wear a purse. You want to get in my closet? But do you think that they will ever do that? Nope. They will prefer their son to stay on the down low. They will prefer their son to hide it because they fear the embarrassment of other people thinking and all this. And it's just their ego. It's not, they don't care about their son's happiness. It's just their ego. Just like a man cares about his ego. A man will put his ego before a woman's life. If you reject a man and you hurt his ego, he would rather unalive you to make his ego feel better. So all it is ego driven, you know? All it is ego driven. Yep. So see ya, boy. See ya, King. Yep. Uh-huh. All right. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. I said what I had to say. I did some response, and I'll see y'all on the next upload or live stream. Bye.